I'm Asif Umrani and today I'm going to discuss about Frederik Willem de Klerk. De Klerk was born on 1936 in South Africa. He was a politician and served as state president of Republic of South Africa from 1989 to 1994 and later was elected as deputy president from 1994 to 1996 as last South African head of state from white minority rule. His main focus was on dismantling the apartheid system. South Africa entered into the world of nuclear weapons in mid-70s. The main reason was the constant threat of Soviet expansion in Africa. They financed the deployment of many thousands of Cuban troops, especially to Angola, and this was interpreted as a threat by South Africa. Apartheid South Africa was becoming more and more isolated in the eyes of the rest of the world. Therefore, wouldn't be in the case of Russian aggression or invasion assistance from the international community, and Africa thought that it was the nuclear weapons that would help to save them from external threats. Therefore, the South Africa decided to make nuclear weapons. It was a decision of dominant minority in South Africa because they thought it was safety and security of South Africa. It remained very secretive and many of the cabinet members did not know about it. In early 80s, when de Klerk became Minister of Mineral and Energy Affairs, he came to know that South Africa possesses 6 nuclear warheads. De Klerk was against nuclear weapons in South Africa. When he became President of South Africa in 1994, he decided to dismantle all nuclear weapons and clean the African continent from mass destructive weapons because he understood that it was meaningless to use such a bomb, which was unspeakable to think that we can destroy a city in one of our neighboring countries. De Klerk considered nuclear weapons as a rope against your neck. If I was de Klerk, I would have also taken such a peaceful steps which he had taken because it was in favor of South African interest to make it more prosperous and a developed country. A friendly, prosperous, cooperative and developed Africa is far more better than isolated Africa with nuclear weapons. It was a good decision of de Klerk which he had taken to make a nuclear-free continent in the world. He understood that nuclear weapons were useless. Instead, it was a burden on economy and challenge to countries' security and survival. It was a message to all nuclear weapon states who think that these weapons are necessary for security and survival. De Klerk gave a clear message that you don't need nuclear weapons for security and survival of a country. A country requires a peaceful environment to develop, not under the shadow of fear of nuclear weapons.